Hello and welcome back. There are 3 things that women do that they have no idea that they're doing that repel men. And I didn't know this stuff. And once I realized, I was like, holy shit, I was only doing that really because I thought I was being kind. And so I want to share with you what these 3 things are. I want you to know, ladies, this is not about slating you. This is not about, can I trigger all the women on the planet? This is not about, gentlemen, you becoming so self-righteous with this that you use it against your woman. It's not about that. I want to really pre-frame this conversation that it's done with absolute grace and dignity and taste, and not used as ammunition, and not used as manipulation to prove a point in your marriage or your relationship. And the reason I stress this is because this kind of sensitive information has a double-edged sword. It can be used 2 ways. 1, to manipulate, and men do it and women. Or 2, to enlighten, to go inwards and grow, right? And so for you women, that's my desire for you in hearing this. For you gentlemen, my desire for you is to have compassion for your woman because she didn't know what she didn't know. And to open conscious conversations where you both are committed to growing and taking your own responsibility for your own thing without blaming the other. Okay, so that's the premises for this video today. So please honor me in service of honoring you and your beloved and your relationship. The first thing that women do to repel their men, and we do this because we think we're being kind. So we will correct them, we will coach them, we will tell them where they're going wrong, we'll tell them how we want it done. And it's the most unattractive thing, because what it's saying to your man is that you don't trust him, that he's not capable of making decisions, that he's not capable of leading you, that he's not capable of understanding your needs. Now, all of that may be true in your eyes, and if you want to attract him, you're going about it the wrong way by coaching him, by helping him. It's not helping. It's actually men's brains are wired differently, completely different. How you would help a girlfriend and she'd really be grateful, it's complete opposite. So that's the first piece. The second piece is, it's not just about what you say, but how you're saying it. So the tone in which you're saying it. Are you saying it in a telling off, mothering tone? Or are you saying it in a, I really love when you do it this way? Or are you saying, don't do it that way? Can you stop doing it that way? I want it this way. Can you feel the difference in both? Right? The tonality, the energy behind what you're saying really matters. And so I would ask yourselves, ladies, what is the energy behind it? Are you pissed off? Are you annoyed? Are you angry? Or are you genuinely wanting your message to be delivered in a kind, loving, compassionate way, knowing that your man does everything he can for you in the best way that he knows? And you can give grace to that. Let's get honest. Is that what's really happening? Are you genuinely giving from a place and offering your preference from a place of love or a place of frustration? Because that is the key to all communication, honestly. And the reason I say this is because a man will feel it. He may not be able to articulate it, but he will feel the difference. You and I would feel the difference if somebody was telling you constantly, don't do it that way, do it this way. I don't like it that way. As opposed to, my preference is this, and I love that you put all that effort in. The third piece that repels a man is when we are constantly focused on the negative, aka in their minds criticizing them. It does come across to them like a criticism because we think we're helping when we're telling them what we don't want. But actually, think about it. If somebody was constantly telling you how to do it better and what you don't want, how not to do it, it would be disheartening. it's repulsive. Because who wants to be with somebody who's constantly telling them how to do it and how not to do it in a mothering tell-off way, school teacher way, and never acknowledges or focuses on the good stuff first? It seems very simple, ladies, and yet, because we are hardwired to protect ourselves, and how we do this is we keep our men small by criticizing them, by telling them they're doing it wrong. Why? Because they are physically stronger than us. They're just designed to have more muscle to be stronger. So somewhere in our upbringing, we have seen women try to keep their men small by psychological methods like this, and that everybody's completely unconscious to it, by the way. This is not done from a place of manipulation. It's done from a place of complete unconsciousness until it becomes conscious, and then it's manipulation. And so this is not about you men going out saying, see, this is what you've been doing and I don't like it, and even the experts say no, it's not about that. This is about, can you have a conversation? Can you give grace to your woman that she actually was completely unaware of the impact it had on you? Can you be open to a new conversation, women, where you're listening to your men and actually having deep compassion for the hurt that you caused inadvertently? Can you own it? Because this is where the real magic happens, right? When I realized this, it was at a Tony Robbins event in 2017, and there were 500 people in the room, and I got down on my hands and knees and I asked for forgiveness from my man, because whether I realized I was doing it inadvertently or unconsciously, it hurt him. It hurt him, and that was never my intention. So can I be vulnerable enough to say I fucked up and I didn't know? And I am going to work on these. And let me tell you, ladies, these 3 things seem simple, and yet we are in such patterns of doing it without even realizing. Can you get to a place where you're realizing before you do it and correcting yourself? And so in the next video, I'm going to show you how to correct yourself. What are the 3 things that will attract your man? All right. Before I end this video, I want you to, I'm really feeling called before I end this video to share again and emphasize again, this is not a tool for you to prove yourself right to your partner. If you're doing that, then you're not on the same team. You're actually on opposite teams, and the whole idea of all these conversations is to get you on the same team. So if your intention is to go to your partner and say, watch that, see where you're going wrong, please don't. You're going to cause more hurt in her than you ever dreamed you could possibly. Because women, the reason we have an innateness to keep you small is because primarily we've always felt as though we have to dim our light, dim our power. And so in dimming our light and dimming our power, the only way that we can hold you and hold the relationship is to keep you small. It's completely subconscious, and it's wrong. It's so wrong. The idea is, how can we all shine together? And that's what these conversations about, right? Conscious love, raising the frequency of love. So come from a place of love when you hear these, okay? So click somewhere and you will be taken to the next video that will teach you 3 steps on how to create attraction, magnetism for your man, so you pull him towards you effortlessly. Thanks so much for joining. Please hit the subscribe if you've enjoyed this, so you'll be alerted to all the other videos I produce. I'm on a roll now. So all right, take care, God bless, bye.